Previously, on the Somnium Files. It's take our daughter to work day. And now we're here at Marble. Hi, Mama. It's, yeah, okay. Sorry, that that recap sequence was not really indicative of what all happened last time. Because in this time, we saved Mizuki. And then we found Renju dead in Sunfish Pocket. So Mizuki, we saved her from her trauma of witnessing her mother's death, but then she found her father's body. So Mizuki is not having a very good day. How's business, Mama?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
Was Renju a regular here?
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks.
Mama's proud. Good. We love that for her.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
I'm sure she will not object.
I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so.
She would punch you in the face and come
Apparently,
running back
Ren
herself.
had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
Uh-oh. What?
A gang?
Yeah,
My bracelet's
real rough
reacting.
customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
We're gonna be much less friendly with the Kumakuras this time. Mom's polishing a dried bonito fish. Part of her daily routine. Come to think of it, I have no idea why. I think I'll ask her one day, when the time is right. Tell me. Mama.
Well, there was the watch incident. I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found at the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene?
We need not say more.
Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
Uh-oh.
No, it's fine.
But of course,
Demigore.
it wasn't an affair.
Mama.
This was all after he was divorced.
God, I don't think my voice is all back yet. But we're here for Mama. At least in this state I can do every time my Mama's in the scene, I think of Metal Gear Solid 4, Old Snake, Act 3, tracking down Big Mama. Mama.
Daddy had a new lover.
This is interesting. This is new information. Oh, alright, I guess we're going to the bathroom. We're not going to torment Misaki with information. Mom, I'm going to the bathroom.
You remember where it is.
Yeah, outside, right?
Outside.
This is a small establishment that does not have its own restrooms.
Fair enough.
Wait, you're leaving?
Oh, scared of me, huh?
No, it's just...
Mama, keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Don't have too much fun in there.
Have a little fun for me, darling. I gave her a nod and wave and left. What are we doing? Or are we just giving Mama a chance to talk to Mizuki directly?
Iba, get boss on the line.
Or are we doing this?
Got it.
Investigating Renju's lover?
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho.
What?
Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Iris, though? Absolutely. We still have not encountered Iris this path. I'm just going to play out similarly to the Iris path. Hi.
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go
Eggman.
home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
You bastard!
Whoa! Cheap, 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 cheap.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's
Too late for that.
Moma, the warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, Moma. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings?
Yep, we are all business this time.
Shoko
No.
Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
We have 2 murders to solve, and no A-set shenanigans to distract
Saw it
us.
on the news. But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
We'll have this conversation again.
What? Chairman is right in front of you.
What?
Silence,
I
Eggman.
run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole. You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Suicide?
That man was all
But
sideburns.
Moma did not take over last year. Moma took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
That head-pounding heartbeat noise seems to come about when something clashes with your memories.
I got nothing to say to you.
Alright, Eggplant Man. On second thought, his hair
There
looks
would
like
be no point in talking to him in that state.
the stem of an eggplant. It is very silly. Alright, Moma.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko was part of an investment fraud scheme. And I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop. I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
Yes, actually.
Date, a minute, please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar.
Eh?
Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray.
Thermal imaging. Alright. Thermal zoom.
An ashtray. I see a few cigarette butts in it.
I want to find out when that smoker finished it.
Thermal zoom. Wow, that's bright hot. One of the cigarette butts, the tip is reddish.
Hey, Iba, can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
Climb.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small
is that
details will
relevant?
come in useful later. Trust me.
What is Date cooking?
A sofa. There are cigarette butts in the ashtray.
So someone must have been sitting here.
The question is, how long ago?
Now time for a intricate examination of an ass pattern. That's just a cushion.
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
Alright.
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today.
Are you sure about
Although
that?
you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
possible.
no.
When I came in,
Blondie was sitting
You
at
made
a
a big
desk.
mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
Mr. Banana Hair. Banana Hair and Eggplant Head.
neither of them was on the sofa. And neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here. And I happen to know this office only has one entrance, one exit. Which means, whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere.
Okay.
Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
I just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
Kumakura Crest. Alright, where's our wall? X-ray! Oh, that's, I recognize that outfit.
Just as I thought.
Hello, Sosejima.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
What the fuck are you doing here with the Kumakuras? He's even fucking condescending me from behind the wall. Look
My
at it.
revolver can shoot right through this wall.
Look at that asshole.
I should shoot him.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of a revolver in this situation.
Evolver Ocelot.
Damn it.
Alright. God. Oh, bull! Oh shit, what are we doing? Action done.
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
What? No. Okay.
What?
Oh my god. Quick time. Duck. Okay, that's actually an effective distraction.
Hey! Did you just shoot at me?
What? 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 Are you fucking
Whoa,
kidding
wait a
me?
minute.
What the fuck? Oh, the Dragon Gem. All right, what's happening here? Where's the next portal map?
Load evolver with explosive rounds.
All right.
Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
All right. Oh shit, control. Yup. Boo! Bong. Bong. Oh my god.
Iba, you saved me.
The secret lives of Yakuza wives.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
Amazing.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited. I simply took advantage of that behavior.
Amazing.
What the hell?
Horny mode activated.
You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Why did you bring that fucking Gatling gun to our
Hey,
harbor
coward! I see you. Show your face.
expedition here? Hello,
I
Sosejima.
know you.
Fine. Again, the heartbeat.
Sejima, so, Congressman.
What is this guy doing here?
Old-fashioned Gatling gun. Right. Not Rohan. Don't make that
I
face
heard
at me.
that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital.
Again with the 6 years ago.
And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You wanna know more? Hire a private eye.
I got a private eye. Her name's Iba.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier, when I said I didn't know her.
I
No.
thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him.
Really?
Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If talent at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way, he paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
Curious. Talents. So Renju had you handling stuff with talent? Almost giving me a glare.
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament.
Right, I remember this.
Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
Alright, Moma. Done with you. Can't even examine that guy. If you accidentally enter a bar instead of a restaurant, don't feel obligated to order a drink. Even if the bartender gives you that order a damn drink look. It's quite the motto. So Sejima, a member of Congress. I see him so often on TV, it feels like I've met him before.
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things.
That's
I had
concerning.
business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Strictly business?
I don't trust your
A
smug face
congressman
as far
meeting
as I
with
can throw you.
Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
Shoko Nadami.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Ah, you're more
Introduced.
forthcoming this time.
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
'Cause remember from
We didn't talk about anything.
the Iris side of things
Trying to
here.
give me the runaround.
Indeed.
On the Iris side of things here, we found the phone in the horsey on the carousel, and So Sejima was the last person to call that phone night of the murder.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
TV
It was
appearances.
just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend.
Oh, that's
Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
is very.
I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi.
This is his public
No,
image
I always
voice.
have my bodyguards near me. If you want to,
Oh, I
you
love
can
those
ask them.
guys. I want to ask them. They're
Bodyguard
cool.
testimony can be unreliable. There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
I agree. We can't trust that.
Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
Date, a call from Lemniscate.
I'm just kidding.
Connected.
Oh no, it's her. Hey.
Hey, it's me. You remember how you said to call you if Ota came? Well, he's here now, so I guess I'm calling you.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Where you going?
That's none of your concern. Moma, Congressman Sejima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
you serious?
Let's go, Iba.
There's that scowl of his I'm used to. So standing here looking rather irritated. You and me both, sir. Hi, Moma. Bye, Moma.
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree. But I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
There are certainly connections there that we are not sure of, that are perplexing to say the least. Iba? Girl in the passenger seat. A girl in the passenger seat? Who are you?
Who are you? Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot.
That's me.
It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you... Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Iba, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would protect myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
I'm already in your eyeball.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
I am your eyeball.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
I like this form.
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Your
this?
plushie form. That's
yes,
my marketable plushie
Why are you
form.
doing this now?
I was bored last night, so...
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
Right.
If you could do that, change it.
I will not.
Why not?
Because I won't.
Yeah.
I fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well. I just wanted to change my look a little.
I mean, that's fair. Change is good every now and then.
Haircut.
Pretty drastic haircut.
Apparently, Iba is sitting in the passenger seat. As you do. I was so related to the Kumakuras.
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
So everything's happening under the board.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet.
The most reasonable
of them come
place.
across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Maybe.
Please.
Alright, what do we got?
Mr. Tsujima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle.
Alright.
But 20 years ago, So Tsujima lived elsewhere. In the Kawasaki district, to be exact.
That's a district that was
He lived there
rendered.
until he was 40 years old.
Yes, where Bloom
The
Park
Tsujima
is.
family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen.
Oh, wow.
The Tsujima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
Oh.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value.
So he got out before things hit the
What are
bricks.
your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
there is another interesting fact. After the accident, Sosajima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
Huh.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sajima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
We got 29 billion
That
yen.
would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed...
Yeah, on its own, it's just a shady business dealing. Phone?
We will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Audio.
Special Agent Date from Abyss. My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier.
Falco?
From a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen.
How's this going to go?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
That is...
This has to be a prank.
That's
How would he
what
know?
I thought too.
I guess we
However,
don't know how much
we got the call
hit the
yesterday
news.
afternoon, before Renju was killed. In other words,
He did kill
You're
again.
saying he predicted the second crime?
yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Curious.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
Ah. So we only got half of the Sosajima story. On its own, it's a shady business dealing. But if the Yakuza were involved... See, so the Kumakuras connect a lot of dots here. Obviously, Moma and Renju are pals. Moma got into dealings with Shoko, which continued after their divorce. Moma and Sosajima were involved, or Sosajima has had a long-standing business dealing with Rohan, which possibly facilitated these land dealings in Kawasaki. There's a lot of lore to piece together here. Hi, Ota.
Oh, Date.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah, I just found out online.
Renju?
The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her. But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that
You
was
knew her.
Mizuki's mother.
You knew
I
her,
want to
though.
apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
I honestly don't remember how I treated Ota in this scenario. When we had this conversation in the other path, but... one hand, yeah, not your greatest moment, Ota. On the other hand, it's... can't blame you for reacting like that to finding a dead body. Not everyone can... fight or flight. Fight, flight, freeze. You... flight one. And you know what? That's okay. Well, Victoria, thanks for the call.
No problem. After all, it means we get to see each other again.
I'm glad.
that look from Ota. How'd it play?
Date, look! A little stink bug! Yay! A stink bug!
Yay! I've has a tendency to get excited about bugs. Alright, what else is here? Oh, hello.
Oh, that's Rundoyer.
Who is that?
Rundoyer's video is playing. Oh yeah, Rundoyer. Teach you how to get rich with cryptocurrency. Oh no. Date reads the article and gets it confused with a... Date reads the article and can't decide if he picked up a cryptocurrency magazine or a porno magazine, because the article is titled The Pump and Dump.
That's just a high stool.
What about high school?
I said stool.
Have a drink from the vending machine. Update office back there.
One more bowl, please.
Okay, that one I get.
That would be soba.
That's a more obvious one. Okay, very good. Where's Iris? Tell me where she is.
She's recording a podcast right now. Looking at her schedule, it should end soon.
It's an all-day podcast. The girl with the big tits is sitting behind the counter. Yes, that's what I've decided to call her. Not to her face, of course. Okay, very good. It's Ota. Where have you been?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a doujin store to look at the new releases. Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
Normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
Fair enough.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body.
Bright red.
This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall.
Yeah.
You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Huh?
Well, wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
Speak. Good puppy.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw
Last night?
Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone? Someone was with him.
Yeah.
A man.
No.
A woman.
Okay. Reaction.
Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Curious.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. But Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
A savior?
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block.
Oh,
and
right.
I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing, and it made me realize something important.
No, I'm not gonna judge him for
You
that.
don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people.
If you write for any purpose,
That
your block
attitude is
is
something all
valid.
great
And
creators need to have. After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way
Professional or not,
Tessa
published
can be
or not.
involved in murder.
If you like writing,
Absolutely
write.
impossible.
Yeah. Slow down.
But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
Do it for Iris.
Alright.
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
Curious. What?
What happened?
Hi.
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Ooh. Alright, we're just jumping right in. Serious testimony time. We mean
Iris,
business.
I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly.
Just rewinding for a second, because I want to ask you about Mizuki.
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
Right.
You're sick, Date.
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty.
What?
If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
I guess the censoring of yourself and air quoting it made that happen, but okay. Alright, enough of you, Ota.
Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth. And I would appreciate your cooperation.
You used to work at Sunfish Pocket, right?
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
What the surveillance camera?
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
Just curious. When did you find out Renju was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do?
Darling, please.
I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
I think they'd understand, considering their boss is dead.
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Or it's the, fact we found out late in her route.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
Which, the fact we found out about her late into her route, which has been shown to cause irregularities in her body temperature.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris's story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean...
Alright.
Here's what
Ota
Ota
first.
told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes? Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there.
Alright.
I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
Alright. That tracks.
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there.
Big shot.
But the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come.
That seems legit.
But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before.
You got the charisma for it. You could
Especially
do
with
it.
important people being there.
What did you do after you turned him down?
Wait for him to do that in person.
I left with Mr. Okiura.
On the surface, it seems to track. But weird of him to do this in person.
At 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
Hey, meet me at Sunfish Pocket. Okay, here I am. It is 6 p.m. Hey, I'm renting this place out. Gestures to empty room. Do you want to MC for a party? Unless, like, the party was that night.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m.
Alright.
I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Aiba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That's true. I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home.
So you were home alone?
She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Okay, where was she?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
And so Zejima.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's
Not yet.
fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday. But how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible. You see,
The autopsy discovered a high concentration of benzodiazepine in Renju's body. This drug is commonly used as a sedative. It is likely that Renju was in a state of compromised consciousness before his death.
Take that.
a heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
The oil drum inside Sunfish Pocket. The type that has a lid you can open, with about a 200-liter capacity. Empty, it weighs approximately 44 pounds.
4, 8, 12, 16. How many of them?
Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket, hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was attached to beer kegs found on the floor. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid. They weigh approximately 55 pounds each. The autopsy determined that Renju vacated his bowels for muscle relaxation upon death. However, no trace of this was found on the corpse or at the scene. This means that it is highly likely Renju was killed elsewhere and moved to where he was found. Renju's estimated TOD is yesterday, around 8 p.m.
Like that's gonna be a contradiction. Iris could have strung him up, but I don't think Iris could have killed him elsewhere and got him back.
Numerous hemorrhages in
Sunfish
the blood
Pocket.
vessels of the throat and face indicate strangulation. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth. The criminal likely wrapped it around Renju's neck and pulled. Renju then suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. In short, Renju was strangled from behind with some kind of cloth or rope.
I mean, it's kept him up there, but I don't think this is gonna be
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
Unlikely. I can't imagine she has the cardio endurance that she's working on in terms of idling. Don't know if she has the core strength. Heft 55-pound beer kegs. Especially in
After
her
that,
state of health.
You get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
You bust up your foot real bad kicking 55-pound kegs.
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible.
It's very likely how that scenario was put together, but I don't think Iris did it.
But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
Oil drum? Oh, there's 2 pieces of evidence. Elevator record. Not that. False. The watch proves that Renju was likely in the oil drum.
Do you know what this is? Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
Okay, now we're getting a bit
I
far.
don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
My eyeball, don't worry. It's perfectly normal. Boss just staring like, okay.
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Yeah, she's not moving more than her body weight.
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Elevator record.
Sunfish Pocket is located on the second floor.
Three things. All right.
According to the records, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, the elevator stopped on the second floor only once, at 8:55 p.m. The total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
Could we use that fit first? Use evidence total. Renju's weight, 160 pounds. Take that. Oil drum, 44 pounds empty. 160, 44, 204, 310, 105. Take that.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
I can't believe we are super objecting right now.
On the second floor?
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once.
I can't believe that this game has made the super objection into a actually functional game mechanic.
At 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310...
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
2 beer kegs could have done the trick.
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
Does boss note it? Boss sees?
There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
That's what it looks like. But we need to confirm something before we confront her. We need to know that she's in fact doing something under the desk.
Without turning around?
Yes.
How would I do that?
Unleash the eyeballs. Can't tell from this angle. It's me. Who is this handsome male model? Oh, just me. Date, not the time for this. I can see myself. tracking. Don't mind the camera noises.
Ah, shit. Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing? Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date.
Somnium time?
Sync with her.
Somnium time.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. The medication is working perfectly.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up,
I know.
then let's begin.
This is a much different series of syncs than we had with Iris previously. This is a much different tone. I have a feeling this is going to be a much different tone than the Somnium we had in the past. With her... already a much different tone. What the heck is this?
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Is this where we...
But there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Somnium scan! Activate!
Yeah, no shenanigans this path. Straight to business, straight to secrets. Mental lock 1, the TV. Mental lock 2, the windows? Mental lock 3, what? Mental lock 4. Mysterious room. Videos and a strange device. You may be able to find the truth. Oh, we had a branching path. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright. This is a much different tone. Kind of excited.